Hello everyone and welcome to the FPL GW show. I'm Chris.
I'm Kieran.
And today we are looking at Captaincy ahead of Gameweek 21. The screen in front of you is probably a field of blue at the moment because our first picks are both Man City players because we think they're going to do a bit of a number on Sheffield United. Kate, you reckon Cancelo could be a shout for the armband this weekend by look of things?
Yeah, I mean, I should have done it last week, or this week, sorry, in Game 20. But yeah, Cancelo at 5.9 million, 15.2% owned, so he's still fairly low overall. Yeah, hauled this week with 17 points, and might be points chasing a little bit, but they're expecting a clean sheet minimum against Sheffield United because obviously Man City are keeping clean sheets against everyone right now. So, 6 points minimum as the captain is obviously pretty good, which you double into 12, obviously. And then, assist plus goal threat, an XA of 1.21, an XG of 0.69. Obviously, that finish against, that controversial finish was so good and so nice. And he's I think he hit the bar or something, or a post or something in one of the other games. He had these mazy runs all over the place, and his heat map and average position is like a centre mid, and if not an attacking forward. He does not play right back at all. The worry is that he might get benched because he's probably due a benching, but I think he looks so good right now. Is even Pep can see that. 2, 6, 1, 7 and 17 in his last 5. So those blanks have come where they conceded a last minute goal against Chelsea for no real reason, and then the one was where he came on late in a game. So yeah, before that as well, he had a 7 and 8 pointer before that with bonus in the game. So if I don't captain him, he's probably going to get my vice. I think he's worth a look at least this week. Maybe he doesn't haul again, but he's getting 6 points minimum. You think?
No, I like the Cancelo shout as a captaincy, and surprisingly, he's actually got more ownership than my first pick, Gundogan. So he's down on about 12% ownership, despite the fact that he's got some just great numbers. So since week 13, 10, 3, 11, 9, 3, 8, 10, and 14. I mean, any of those doubled, you'd be happy with. I mean, even the threes, considering my recent captain picks. But lots of he's going to keep rising in value and keep rising in price. So perhaps now is a good time to get on him. So in the last 4 weeks, he's had most shots of all players of 17. His XG is 2.76. That's only beaten by Lacazette, of course. 5 goals is 2 clear of the next best. 4 big chances, 1 big chance created, and 7 key passes. So despite the fact Sheffield United have improved defensively recently, so they're now the 7th best in the last 5 games for expected goals conceded, I kind of think City are going to have way too much room for him or for them. And I'd expect maybe a couple, maybe even 3-4-0 result at the weekend.
They have struggled against Sheffield United the last few seasons, I think. But there might be trying to try and go out for a win like they did against United. Maybe. I mean,
maybe
might be a bit strange thing to see. But yeah, I mean, City are seasoned at scoring against teams that just sit back and defend against them now. So they should be fine.
Who's your? Well, I mean, it feels like we're having a bit of the Man City love in here, but it's another City player for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I can't look past them. Like they're just too good this week. I mean, Sterling, 11.5 million, 10% owned. Another guy that is like a massive, sort of explosive potential asset at such low ownership. Slight concern that he played 90 minutes this week, while Bernardo, Foden and Gundogan all went off early against West Brom, but I think he'll start again because I think he's had a few rests recently. So since Gameweek 11 he's actually only blanked 3 times, and everyone seems to think he's not been in great form, but he hasn't been lighting the world on fire, but he has been ticking along. So the one game he didn't start which was one of the blanks, and he could have had a haul as well because he missed that penalty late on from KDB. So he's had 13, 3, 7, 8, 6, 5, -1, which was the penalty, 8, 3 and 11, which is this week. So not explosive, but he's obviously ticking along, and obviously we know the potential is there. He can get a hat-trick in any game. I thought he looked really good versus West Brom. I think he passed the eye test massively. Possibly a bit unlucky to not get more points. I'm glad I brought him in for KDB. Looks nailed on for my captaincy at this point, I think. Obviously, Gundogan might be a better shout, but you know, do I trust him at all? See, I didn't trust him because I didn't buy him, so I went to Sterling. But versus West Brom, he had 4 shots, 1 big chance, 1 key pass, 0 big chances created, XG of 0.63, XA of 0.27, 1 goal, 1 assist. I'm happy with that, and I think I'm happy to just stick the armband on him. Why not?
Yeah, no, I think it's a good shout. I don't want you to laugh at me with this pick, really, but I kind of think people are used to going, because I picked Salah. And maybe I've just picked Salah because of his name here. I mean, he's blanked in his last 5 games, so he's almost a differential captaincy at this point. But he's got 2 goals in the FA Cup, and it may have given him some confidence. It's a tricky game against West Ham, but he does have a good record against them. West Ham conceded 2 against Palace, a team that were bottom for XG before that game. Nothing on the stats front I can use to bolster him because he's only had 3 shots in the box in the last 5. 0 big chances, an XG of a pitiful XG of 0.31. But he does have a really good record against West Ham. So he scored in 4 of his last 5 appearances against them. He likes playing them, and that was enough in a game week where, other than Man City players, I thought he looked like a good option, and discounted Bruno and Rashford because they're playing Arsenal. So it was almost a default back to Salah, but I'm going on past experience rather than current form. So, yeah, my differential captaincy pick this week is Salah, believe it or not.
It's kind of tempting to captain him, you know, like just not Sterling. Because I think if he shows anything tonight, I think he does well in that game.
Yeah.
So.
We should preface this actually that we're recording this before the Tottenham game, so who knows what Salah's going to do tonight. He could get like a couple of goals tonight, and then he's almost everyone's auto pick against West Ham. But yeah, at this point in time, he's out of form in the Premier League.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Any more to add on that one?
No, just good luck to everyone, I think.
Super duper. All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We're back next week with more juicy content. Until then, take it easy.
Cheers, then.
Bye bye.